Hey guys, it's your girl Aisha, aka Geek X Chic, and we are back with another reaction to Titans. We are now on to episode 9, which is called Dude, Where's My Gar? Little movie reference for those of you who remember. That's a very old movie. But anyways, last episode we wrapped up the Call's Folly arc. Finally, we've got most of Team Titan leaving that terrible nightmare of a place, but unfortunately they weren't able to get to the Horn before Sebastian and his mom did, so they are trying to catch up with Sebastian. I don't know what the plan is. They don't really seem to have a plan at this point, because that was their big plan before, was to get to the Horn before Sebastian did. That failed. Sebastian, Blood Moon, went in the big vat of blood. Like, so far they're falling behind quite a bit on this whole Stop Sebastian plan, pardon me. So yeah, I'm kind of wondering what they're going to do once they do get their hands on Sebastian now at this point. Like, what are they going to do? What is the actual course of action? Because from what we've seen, Sebastian seems committed to continuing with this whole plot to basically destroy everything. So anyways, we know that they're on their way out, thankfully, and there was some feelings revealed potentially between Dick and Corey, but not really, indirectly, sort of, kind of. But yeah, that was kind of left there. But that was pretty much all we really got out of the last episode. There really wasn't a ton of plot movement outside of getting our kids out of that town, and of course Sebastian and his mother kind of butting heads a little bit on how to handle the Rachel situation. But outside of that, we ended the episode with Connor approaching Sebastian. We know that he apparently has some sort of secret, some sort of weapon, some sort of something that Lex left him, saying that it would be the key to handling the Sebastian situation. And also, like the name of the episode said, Gar has been gone for 2 episodes now. We have not seen him since he saved everybody from whatever it was that Sebastian let loose in that cave. So yeah, I'm ready to see Gar and find out what's going on with him, and hopefully he can at least get one whole episode. If nothing else, it's 4 seasons and that poor kid has barely gotten any background story or full-on storylines, which really saddens me, but it is what it is. We're just going to have to deal with what we got. So I'm ready to jump into the episode, but before I do, if this is your first time to my channel, welcome. Thank you so much for coming. I do reactions to shows like this here as well as many others. So if you'd like to watch me go on this journey, or finish up this journey, actually, just a few episodes left, then please go ahead, hit that subscribe button as well as the notification bell. And if you like this video, I'd appreciate it if you showed some love to that like button. It appreciates it so much. It helps me so much with the algorithm and for people to see this video. Okay, that out of the way, guys, let's get into episode 9 right about now. Ooh, is this supposed to be young Gar?
I take care of the gorillas.
The gorilla's like, did someone call me?
You just sit here and watch them a minute.
I don't want to be alone.
Oh, okay.
I'll be right back, sweetie.
That's not how you handle a lost child, though. Typically, you bring them to the office with you to make sure they don't get, like, kidnapped. It's so weird. I think the gorilla wants to adopt you. Wait, what? Is Gar inside the souls of all the animals? What's happening? Dick? Who the hell are you and why were you looking for me? Oh, I don't like this place. You gonna set me to a beach in Hawaii? What in... Oh, that's a big ass bat. Bat? Cat bat.
A lion and a bat.
A lion bat. Great. Never want to see you again. Happy flying.
They are hungry, so they go hunt.
Okay, as long as it's not me. Sir, I don't know you well enough to be having your nipples all out in my presence, so can I get a name?
Am your freedom.
That's your name? Your freedom? It's ambitious. Your parents were definitely shooting for the stars on that one. Can we maybe shorten that to something? Can we just call you Free? YF?
You did what I told you to.
You did.
You saved yourself.
As you should.
Then,
Thank you. I don't know what this helmet's supposed to do when your whole chest out.
If you brought me here, you can take me back.
I'm a very good cook.
I don't believe you.
Take me to the red!
Ooh, I like the conviction. Can you not just turn into a bat or something and leave yourself?
You are famished. I can feel it.
Ew. Stay out away from my feelings.
What exactly is the red?
Yeah, can we get... Okay, maybe you should eat, because clearly this is going to take a minute.
Only a chosen few can tap into its raw power.
Raw.
That is why I brought you here. Our shared grief fuels us.
Does it? Just take the bowl, Gar. Thank you. He's not giving up.
I need your help.
Mm-hmm. The real rub. What is it?
If I can help you in the future, I will.
He's like, mine are kind of world-endingly bad.
You do not yet know what truly threatens the world.
There's more? Isn't Trigon's children enough? Okay, who are you? And how did you guys get up into the top of a mountain? I was about to say, Gar, you need to recover, bro. That man defeated you in tidy reds. He was wearing booty shorts and he kicked your ass. I would never, ever take myself off that cliff because,
Rattling the bars of their cages.
So you want to liberate all the caged animals. That's very noble. It really is. But, you know, if the whole planet's wiped out by evil, the animals won't care about being in cages.
It is finally time for us to get justice for our families.
That's fantastic. Did you miss the part where I said the whole world's about to burn?
Prolonged my lifespan. It gave me strength, stamina, and the ability to fuse two creatures into one super hybrid.
Okay.
Weirdest power ever.
Right? He's like, sounds cool in some regards, but also kind of weird.
But you need no helmet.
No.
You are different from us.
That's right. I wield it all by myself.
Free your mind of the cage society puts it in.
Oh, it's deep now. Be yourself. Free your mind.
Why is it that I only turn into green animals?
Yeah, thank you. I had color questions too.
Your favorite color is green, no?
Maybe.
Your influence over the red is astounding.
Oh, what's in here?
Drink this.
No! What is it? Yeah, I don't just drink things from strange men that abducted me and brought me to a damn cave. Wait, how'd you do that? That is... Gar, sir, you don't just drink things from strange men. I know you already ate this food, but come on. Watch and be like, psych, it's just a laxative.
How long does it take to begin? How long is it gonna take to begin?
Not the sides. Not the side crap.
How long does it take to begin? How long is it gonna take to begin?
Oh my god. Dude, you're tripping balls.
Where are we going?
Alright, well, guess we're leaving. Okay, don't be sick on the tree, though. The tree didn't do nothing. Back on the bus.
Where are we going?
Why are you asking me? I'm not driving.
You are in the driver's seat this time.
Oh.
Now that we're all here, how about some tunes?
Wow, okay, we're gonna have karaoke.
Go deep.
This dude really just gave you, like, some liquid weed or something. Gave you some what's it called? LSD. Just like, yeah, dig deep. Go into your deep psyche.
Jinx.
Hey,
Oh no, you're in the afterlife now?
it's not exactly what I expected from death initially.
Hanging out in a weird lab? Yeah, not exactly what most people expect.
Life isn't about the individual. It's not a single pool of water that evaporates. It's a
Protectors of all life, bound together across
Wait.
the universe.
How is Steve here? Back in you go. Gar is definitely gonna lose his lunch. He's not handling this well. Now where are we? Back at the zoo? Uh-oh. Visceral reaction. We still didn't get to see what happened?
This is your path.
Did you just set yourself on fire? Oh, it's you again. Heartbeats are actually very soothing, but I feel like a lot of them would sound kind of creepy.
Then we can go.
Go where? I've learned nothing from this journey outside of the fact that I can travel around in a way that makes me nauseous. Like, are you even sober yet?
The Red is under attack now more than ever.
Oh, you can drive. Why not just take your flying bat lion to... Okay. Seems like a waste.
When you become one with the Red, individual relationships lose their meaning.
Also, who's going to want to hang out with you when you just wear them weird short pants all the time? They're probably like, put a shirt on. I can't take you in public.
We are above such things.
That's a lie. That is a lie. Don't listen to him, Gar. As soon as you start thinking you're above certain things, that's when you start developing God complexes. Whatever you may be, you're still human.
Tonight, they are prey.
So you're just gonna join this man in some multiple homicides here, Gar? Is that what we're saying here? But also, if you're this powerful with the Red and everything, you should be able to do this on your own with your lion bat. Okay, bro just left you. I mean, that's very, very black of him, but still. That's probably the one time we've had a somewhat Gar transformation. All right, the quick transformations. We've been waiting seasons for this. Love it. I'm so mad we had to wait 4 seasons for this. Really? You chose to stay? Okay. This doesn't feel real. Why would you stay?
Are you familiar with the symptoms of anthrax infections?
Really? We're going to do a whole biology lesson right now? I just killed all your men and you're talking...
She is going to die here. But you will die with her.
Didn't I just say that? Give her a kiss! Oh, right, he can merge things. I mean, that's pretty much the best punishment. You want to torture animals? Maybe you should be one yourself so you can feel exactly what she's going through. Yeah, y'all get to be together forever.
Dr. Myers worked for someone else.
So we went through all of that and we're not even at the top of the chain? That's both like an amazing but horrifying power at the same time.
It was his lab.
Yeah, truth hurts.
Dr. Niles called her.
He didn't cure you, hun. You were a test subject.
You have been in the Red up until this very moment.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Didn't it feel a little weird to you that this guy was like standing there when he broke into his lab?
Then, what has all of this been?
This has been for you. Remember, you're still high. Yeah.
What does immortality have to do with re-engineering the virus?
You'd be surprised.
Another test subject for his Doom Patrol.
Oh! Name drop!
In your life are never who you think them to be.
I don't think that's true. This guy doesn't really like humans much, does he?
The true protector of the Red, ready to release me from my duties.
Oh.
I sought you out.
This is all about you.
And now you are here. At last.
What if I don't want to release you? How about that?
Leaving.
Exactly. I've had enough. You should have started with that.
You are meant to fight alone, to be alone. The avatar of the Red is
You chose that life. You did.
Your role in this world is too great, too important.
Stop.
I speak only the truth.
Your truth, not mine. See, this is why you don't take vials from strange men.
The Red is supposed to connect me to every single living creature on Earth,
Yeah,
right?
so like my friends, my family,
I'm connected to everybody on the planet.
including my friends. Yeah, weirdo.
Red chose me to be its protector, fine.
So I'll do it my way.
But I will not abandon the people I love most.
Yeah, it doesn't work that way.
Time and space, you are not ready.
For the first time
Are you
in
sure?
my life, I know I am.
Exactly. Thank you very much. And you're the one who said I'm the protector and I'm the chosen one and I'm different from the rest. How are you telling me what I can do? You don't know what I can do. Do what I want. As soon as I figure out how to travel this thing without throwing up, whoo, it's gonna be my... Oh, do you see little Gar again? Go give him a hug. What's up, little bro? Wait, where'd the monkeys go?
You're gonna find family. And they are going to love you as much as you love them. Okay?
Okay, strange green-haired man. Thanks. Stranger danger! But I guess maybe on some level he senses that that's himself, right? Oh. What? Oh my God, Gar, what did you do?
It's going to be okay.
Release the people! Release them! So he went back to give himself that long-needed hug. If we could all do that, hey? Hug that inner child that's so hurt. He's like, all right, Red. Time to make you my bitch.
I like green.
That's right. Green's my color, girl. It's now called the green.
And many others.
Well, it's the green now, girl. Oh, the Flash? Barry Allen, what are you doing in my... Get out of my house. Get out of my house. That was Grant. That was Grant. That's the Flash I like. Oh, damn. He said, get out of my Speed Force. We're not ready for a crossover. Get into your own show. We in Stargirl now? I don't even watch this show.
Do you need help?
My response exactly.
Take me to my family.
Nope.
Who are you talking to?
You have a nerve when you've been talking to a stick.
Take me!
Okay, now we're in the purple. I see planets. Earth. Maybe another Earth. Nope, let's close that one, thank you. How many other shows are we gonna peek into here? Shazam? We're just gonna tap into all the DC properties, huh? Go out with a bang, I'm not against it. I don't know who you are.
You see me?
Wait, is that... No. The Magician? Zatanna's father? I like that. Meta. Aw, well, not the old properties. They said you're in the multiverse now. Oh, okay. Thanks for the nod of approval. Wasn't really looking for it, but I appreciate it. I don't know how well you're navigating this whole thing here, Gar. It's feeling a lot like you're just getting thrown around. You're supposed to make it your bitch. Don't throw up. Don't throw up. Cyborg? Were you taken back to your original family? What's with the 70s style music? Are we in the right time period? Interesting. Okay, that's a way to end the episode. A lot of references there that unfortunately kind of went over my head because, again, I'm not really that big of a DC girl, so there's some I recognize, like the Stargirl and obviously the Flash because I've watched that, but there's obviously some other references that I'm not familiar with there. But okay, that was a Gar-centric episode. We did ask for it and we did receive, but yeah, interesting. All by himself, no other members of the team. This was all Gar, which we've never had that where it's just been 100% him. And it's kind of going into, I mean, and someone could probably tell me this, but yeah, I think something must have gone down, like maybe the actor was doing something else or something went down where he had to film alone, because that's well, usually when things like this happen, it's because either the actor was on another project or, you know, lately the last few years, maybe he had, you know, the vid and had to kind of not be there for a while. I'm not sure. But anyway, interesting episode. So in this one, it feels like we were trying to get a little bit more into, I guess, what Gar is capable of and some of the powers that he has. And it's interesting the way that they're telling it because the only other information I have about Gar is from Teen Titans, the show that I've watched on the animated show. And that show, Gar is an alien, like he has alien blood, like, and again, correct me if I'm wrong, because it's been a while since I watched it, but in that version, Gar got a transfusion from an alien, from Megan, sorry. And her blood is why he ended up turning, because in the comics he's green, like he's fully green, and he ended up, her blood mixed with his blood turned him into giving him these abilities like that. That just kind of how it translated. In his blood he became a shapeshifter. So because he was actually part alien after that, he had a bunch of different powers that kind of had more to do with the fact that he was connected to this alien species. But they clearly didn't go with that in this show. They went with a completely different storyline where, you know, it was this doctor who experimented on him and made him this way. So yeah, I was interested in how they're kind of not twisting, I guess, changing the story to adapt it to why Gar is the way he is and how he can do what he can do. And this episode, we had this whole side character arc with Dominic. And again, his character is probably from the comics. I'm not familiar with him at all, but an interesting story about the red and how it's this connective force. And clearly it's an interdimensional force as well. He's saying it's on Earth, it's across the galaxy. And once Gar can tap into it, he can actually travel through it like teleportation through time and space. So that's pretty huge and completely outside of the realm of what we've seen Gar do up until this point. Definitely seems like a crazy power up, again, considering what we've seen of Gar up until this point, but kind of cool, I suppose. And Gar just kind of learning a little bit more about who he is. And I feel like we should just focus a little bit more on Gar having the development around determining that he's going to be the captain of his own future going forward. We only had one kind of scene of him talking to Rachel, saying, oh yeah, she was the only other person, cast member in this episode. But yeah, where she says, like, you're in the driver's seat now, like you can decide what you're going to do instead of just following other people. But we kind of just went more into this whole idea of the red and what the red does. And we see that this character, Dominic, was trying to basically force Gar to take over his mantle, basically. Like, I guess he doesn't need the helmet, but basically to take over as the caretaker of the red. But Dominic apparently did it as a solo artist, right? He was like, yeah, you have to give up your friends. You can't have worldly connections. It's going to extend your life, etc., etc., etc. But I knew right off the bat, as soon as he said you got to give up your friends and connections, that Gar was out, because that's not Gar. Gar needs people. He absolutely needs people. And his friends are effectively his family, as he said through the episode. So very interesting. But I guess that long roundabout way that Dominic took him helped him understand the origins of how he ended up the way he is. And also, like I said, took the veneers off, not the veneers, but I guess that too, but the rose-colored glasses that he had around Dr. Calder, who he thought actually saved his life, where he did save his life, but he also caused him to be sick in the first place. So a lot of revelations for Gar in this episode, and then him realizing now that he does have this intergalactic network he can use, but it's still very new to him, and he clearly is not fully ready. And that's what Dominic was trying to warn him of before he started warping around. But yeah, the little references were cool. For those who are DC fans, obviously, I think this was a very cool episode to see all those little references in all places. I never would have placed it in this episode, but here it is. You know, I wish we could have had crossovers. That would have been nice, but you know, it is what it is. We'll take what we can get. But yeah, interesting episode. I'm glad it was all Gar focused. I did not hate that at all. And I just kind of wish we got a little bit more, though. I feel like this is not going to end with this episode, though. I think we're definitely going to get a little bit feeding into the next one. But considering that there's only a handful of episodes left, I can't think we're going to delve too deeply into it, which is a shame. I feel like this is something we should have gotten 2-3 seasons ago. We would have had time to develop it, but we'll take what we can get and we'll be grateful for it. And yeah, we'll just have to see how it goes in the next episode when Gar figures out where and possibly when he is, because I have a feeling that there might have been a temporal jump in this particular case, not just the geospatial one. So that was a fun episode, very interesting. I hope you guys enjoyed watching along with me. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up, and we will see you in the next video.